Good morning, my Librans. How are you cutie pies doing? Happy Friday, happy weekend, happy day, happy almost spring, happy full moon. We have a lot of happiness. All right, my Libras, I am putting links to these decks below in the description box if you are interested. I get asked that a lot. That's why I'm starting to put the links there. This is Tarot of the Mystical Moments main deck, Golden Art Nouveau Tarot clarifying deck. These are just, I have I don't know, 5 or 6 links of decks I use quite a bit, like Tarot of the Abyss here, the black and white deck, things like that. They're not my decks, but I just thought it's useful for you guys, just in case you want it. And also, I am doing bonus reads on Sunday, top 3 viewed highest signs again. And I just want to say, Libra, thank you so much for your support week after week. I've been doing this a little over a year, and I'm just really appreciative of you guys. And on that note, if you haven't yet and you're feeling my vibe, please feel free to like and subscribe. Okay, I think that's it, Libra. Do you have anything to share? You're my last sign of the week. Last sign, saving the best for last. Like, who is it? Vanessa Williams, saving the best for last. Maybe somebody's saving you. All right. Okay. I hope not. We don't want that. We don't really want that in a relationship. All right. Speaking of, the last several signs I've done, it has been new love. It has been strong. There have been a couple signs that have been tough. Scorpio is one of them. I want to say Leo is one of them. This is not, I'm hoping this is not the main story, but maybe this is, it could be relationship, or it could be, let's see, 5 of Wands reverse, and the World reverse, and the King of Cups reverse, and the 3 of Wands reverse. It feels, and look at that, female and male King of Cups reverse. So it feels heavy. It really feels heavy. Because then we have a 9 of Cups reverse and the Devil reverse, and then a 2 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. I feel like somebody was holding on to something that was literally draining them, but they felt like they can't go somewhere. For some of you, it could be about financial issues. But with the 2 of Cups there, to be honest, it's love. Or you have love for someone who repeatedly doesn't give back to you. I'm hoping that might just be a minor storyline confirmation for somebody out there. That I do feel like you're going to break free from that, and you are going to have your time in the sun, but it's time to heal and to find your own balance again. But let's see, that could just be a small confirmation, or it could be, I keep seeing look at that, 5 of Swords, heavy energy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Libra. If you are a Libra, know a Libra, feel like being a Libra. Well, Librans, there you are, Justice and Magician. I do like that. That's taking some big power back. All right, Judgment. These massive cards, power hitters are coming out. So maybe this could have happened in the past, and maybe there's a Wheel of Fortune happening, a turning of events. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Libra. General energy for my Librans. General energy for my Librans. General energy for my Librans. General energy. The World. I like that. And Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, the Tower. Well, Ace of Cups and the World. Maybe this is new love after so much loss and struggle and heartbreak. What's influencing the World? It's finally taking back your power. It's finally, being in control, and the 3 of Wands. Look at that. Growth. So much growth. And the Ace of Wands here too. This could be a new job. It's whatever it is, it's a new beginning of some sort. I feel like you're recently then free from something. See the birds around her? And this is a woman who's not, or a man, they're not waiting for their ships to come in. Do you see she's got a ship? She's probably got a fleet of ships. She's healed from whatever this past energy was. I feel like it's only made you bigger. It's only made you stronger, Libra. This is a person who doesn't want to go back to the past. This is also somebody who couldn't go back to the past. It's probably why we kept seeing the Judgment card. And the Judgment is when you see something for what it is, you can't go back. And yeah, this is a lot of strength. And with the World, I honestly feel, Libra, whatever that sadness was, it was in a tiny world, and you realize you really did outgrow it. And I feel like either you're in transition or you're already over here. You're away from it. You're safe. You are ready to see what else is out there. What's the reason for the reading? Why are we all here today, kids? What is it? What's the reason for the reading? What's the reason for the reading? The 9 of Wands, Sagittarian energy. you know, that's a good Nine of Wands. You know why? Because you're a fighter. You don't give up. That's why you're so big. You know, that's why you're so strong. I made it sound like it's like a little kid growing. That's why you're so big, Libra. No, but look, seriously, look how much she's grown her past. You outgrew those people who pushed you around and made you feel like crap and made you feel little. You were never little. And they couldn't compete with you. The only way they can compete is try to cut you down. And Nine of Wands did it hurt? Oh yeah. See the tally marks? I'm sure you somewhere beneath are keeping count of who did what. But it never made you falter. It never made you give up on who you were. She still has a rose. It's maybe somebody has plucked every rose in that garden, but she reserves something. She reserves something for herself. And with that one flower, I feel like you're at the brink of an amazing future where you are just going to take that flower and make a massive like garden with it. You know, garden in tarot is abundance. What is in the past? What's in the past for my Librans? What's in the past? What's in the past? What is in the past? And the Emperor. I love this. I mean, I know I have 20% of men who watch, 80% women. And for you women out there, it's a huge thing. I mean, even for the men out there. But there's male and female kings and emperors. And I am, you know, here's the female emperor for what it's worth. But whatever this is, I honestly feel, what did I say about the Three of Wands? I was feeling it. And here, this card backs it up. I feel like these little people kind of bossed you around and pushed you around. How? If I told you this, I would say these little people on this card are pushing this big emperor around. You would say, how is that possible? It's because she allowed it. Okay? You're not allowing it, because I feel like you were like this, honestly. But I feel like in the past, at some point, you decided to stand up for yourself. And you towered over these people, and they can't push you around again. In fact, if you wanted to be evil, you could do one yank on that string and you could send them to another dimension. But you don't. You're using restraint, because that's why you grew. Your character is so strong. You could hurt back, but you choose not to. You'd rather use that fuel, and you'd rather use love to advance you rather than pain holding you back. So, okay, what is on Libran's mind? 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 The High Priestess. So very wise. You know, this reminds me of the Tower and the Magician all in one, because I feel like she's got a trick to up her sleeve, literally up her sleeve, although she's wearing, you know, short sleeves. But I feel like she's got a trick, but it's yet to be revealed. The High Priestess is very, very wise, but she's not speaking on what she knows. I feel like you have some secrets, Libra, and what your secrets are going to be revealed in time. But you also know that if you tell the wrong people, all they're going to do is down it. And you don't need that. You really don't need that. What is in the near future for my Librans? What's in the near future for my Librans? What's in the near future? What's in the near future? That's right. That's right. Oh my gosh. And there you are, the Empress. There she is. See, so you know what? That's a good Five of Wands reverse. Remember, it was at the bottom of the deck. Five of Wands reverse is if there's a game to be played, you're the one in control. You're the one writing the rules. You're the one creating the outcome, with the Five of Wands and the Emperor here. But the Empress is all about expansion. What has held you back can no longer hold you back, because you're allowing yourself free from the past and free from other people's opinions. And the Ace of Pentacles is actually finally putting this into ground and see what goes. And some of you, it involves a big move. Some of you, it involves getting far away from this or changing your jobs. Because I don't feel like it's as simple as a small relationship that did this. I feel like there's been a Libran that's been kind of held back their entire lives. It's not that you are used to it, but you've learned to be kind of in the background and not speaking, because it's easier to get along, to go along in that situation. But now you're realizing, why am I holding my tongue? These people are idiots. These people are idiots, and yet they're the ones who always have the floor. And if this is in work, you're now speaking up for yourself. You're making yourself known. You're no longer staying in the background, and you're allowing yourself to finally grow. Either it's within a job, or it's a new job, or you're starting a business, whatever this is, whatever this Ace of Pentacles is that you're planning, look what it turns into. See that flower? What did I say here? Just like the Superman. May I, Libra, can I use an analogy that I've used in a few signs, but it's so fitting here. Please allow me this for 2 minutes. If you've ever watched, and you think I would have figured this out to go Google it by now, but I want to say it's Superman. I think it's Superman. I think it is Superman 1. And, you know, with Christopher Reeve and from 1980 or 1982, where he gives up his superpowers for love. He gives up a part of himself, the most integral, powerful part of himself for love. And what did that get him? It got him beat up. It got him laughed at. It got him humiliated. It got him to keep his mouth shut and battered and beaten. This is a man who crawls to the place where he destroyed the best parts of himself, to a cave with crystals. Yes, crystals. And when he thought he was going to he wanted to be human for a woman. He wanted to be human for love. He destroyed all these crystals, okay? So he wanted to burn a bridge so he can't go back to it. And in his desperate moments, in him praying and screaming in this cave of broken crystals, one little crystal of green, seriously, find this clip on YouTube. It is so powering. One little crystal of green was blink, 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 and he goes and digs his way and gets it. And then he puts it in the slot and he gets a superpower back. That's exactly what this Libran's doing. That flower is your one crystal. That maybe you've had people who thought they destroyed the best parts of you, but the best parts of you were always hidden. You subconsciously hid a piece of yourself because you knew one day you're going to be strong enough to go put that, like Superman put the crystal in the little, whatever it is, the little, I don't want to say hole. I hate that word. But yeah, that's exactly what you're doing. You're taking your crystal and putting it into the ground to get your power back. And it's not you that you get back. It's something better. Empress. That I always think of the Empress as the female magician, the feminine part of the magician. She's the less showy one. The magician is all about, oh, it's me. You know, he's very egocentric. The Empress has the same power, but she's more sly. She's more mysterious. People don't realize her power until they pass her by. And there's something about her that is, she pulls people. She sits there and pulls people towards her. And people will say, I don't even know why I felt like I had to talk to you, or I don't know why, but I feel like I can trust you with this, or with my most inner, deepest secrets. She's got this power where she pulls people. It's very, very subtle. Where the magician is really in your face. Okay, what is this? The World and the Three of Wands. I love this reading. I love where it turned. What is the World and the Three of Wands for my Librans? What is the World and the Three of Wands for my Librans? The World and the Three of Wands. The World and the Three of Wands. Aries and the Eight of Wands reversed. This is what you are hiding though. If you look at the Nine of Wands traditionally, and they very well may come out, the Nine of Wands in a traditional setting is a man who's got a bandage around his head because he's endured a lifetime of challenges and abuse, but he holds a staff for an Ace of Wands, but behind him is an Eight of Wands. He's protecting his energy because he doesn't know where he can apply it or if he's got enough energy, but it's on reserve just in case. And that's your Eight of Wands. Your Eight of Wands has been on reserve for some time. What is the Eight of Wands in that Sagittarian energy? Why the Eight of Wands reverse? Why the Eight of Wands reverse? Why is it? And the King of Swords reverse. King of Swords reverse is lack of believing in yourself. It's a lack of trust. I'm feeling both energies on this. I feel this. I feel like this is you not sure. You being a Queen of Swords, because I bet your Queen of Swords for some time was reversed as well, is you let all the wrong people in. Because your defense system was down, you thought you could trust people without properly vetting them. And now what I feel is you're blocking those energies out. You're pulling yourself away, but you still may not know where you're going to go in the future or what you want to do. You want to apply your energy. You want a better life. You're seeking a better life, but you may not know necessarily what it is. or how it is. And this is what I'll say for this Wheel of Fortune being here and the Page of Swords. You might be out there saying, I don't know. I don't know what kind of job I want. I know I want to get out of debt. I know I want to stop robbing Peter to pay Paul. I know I don't want to have to worry about, going to the grocery store because my rent or my mortgage is due. I just know I want something better, but I don't know how to do it. That's why we have a Page of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. If you're looking for your purpose, if you're looking for what it is, because in tarot, it always talks about purpose, right? It's about chasing energy. What is it, Libra, that if you're in a job, what made you take that job? Was it the money, or was it the idea of doing something? Was there an idea of doing something when you were like 18 and 19 before life got in the way? Was there something you really wanted to do, or is there something you do as a hobby now? It's about chasing the energy. When we feel like we want to suppress something good because we have to do something we don't want to do, we really should put down what we don't want to do and chase the energy. It's usually when you chase the energy is when good things happen. It's when you're just like, well, I should go and work out, or I should go pay bills, or I should go do this, but I really just want to go to the park today, or take myself to the zoo. It would be in that energy, because your soul is pulling you towards that, because there could be somebody there you'd meet. It could be in love, but it could be somebody looking for an employee. That's how those things work, and they usually work because it's your instincts. The energy is your instincts. You always chase energy. So when you have a pull to do something, do it. Now, I'm not saying illegally, guys. It's not illegally. I'm not saying go rob anything. That's not what I'm talking about. But the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Swords it's not just, this is analyzation, but you can get caught a long time in your head. And it's time to move on. And I feel like it's time to get into the wands of it. Get into the action of it. Because the Eight of Wands reverse here is saying you're not in the action of it, but you're still in the thinking process. You can't be in the thinking process too long, which gives you a Three of Swords, your energy, and a Six of Pentacles reverse. This could be constant debt and constant stress, right? And I do see old relationship here. I'm deliberately ignoring it. If some of you know tarot, I'm deliberately ignoring it because, well, it can't be every reading. It just can't be. It can't take over every single reading. It'll be back. It will be back. But I want to focus on Libra themselves rather than who did what to them. Okay, what is this? Nine of Wands, Sagittarian energy, the reason for the reading. What is the Nine of Wands, the reason for the reading? Oh, my nose is itching. Sagittarian energy, Nine of Wands. Why is the Nine of Wands here? Why is the Nine of Wands here? And why did I put that over there? I don't know. I did that subconsciously. I think it was there. It needs to be there, I guess. Okay, Nine of Wands. It's the Lover's reverse. But injustice reverse and a Five of Swords. You've been lied to. You may have been cheated. You've been manipulated. It could have been in one relationship. It could have been in many relationships in your life. There could have been a time where you just stopped trying to push through. What am I trying to say with that? It's what I'm saying is there was a time that you could have put yourself out there and you fell on your face. And so you could have started settling for jobs that you really don't want, but well, it's better than nothing, which is true. That is true. It's better than nothing. But Justice reverse, Five of Swords, and Lovers reverse. I think a series of people, not just a relationship, but there's a series of people who lie, manipulate, and screw you over. And they're doing it. High Priestess, damn well they're doing it. But maybe you don't like confrontation. So what do? You take it. And you take it. And you take it. Right? Nine of Wands. You take it. But this is you, I feel, fighting back. Five of Swords, I think you're fighting back now. I think you realize you've been screwed over. Justice reverse. You're tired of being upside down in your life. You're tired of having to defend your choices. And if you, God forbid, say you want to do something, you have to defend that too. You're tired of it. Two of Swords reverse. And you're tired of having to be blindfolded to people's injustices and blocking your heart because people may hurt you. This is you finally getting out of holding pattern and moving the heck on with the world. And some of you, this could, like I said, it could involve a really big move. You could be really changing jobs. But others, you could be, which I kind of like it more, you're not going anywhere. You are changing. And what you're doing is changing out the circumstances around you. You would be damned if you're going to be run out of town or run out of your house. It's the people who are in your environment that need to go. You don't need to go. They need to go. If they're tearing you down, Libra, they need to go. If they're not, it's easier to tear something down than to build it up. 10 of Cups reverse. Look at that, Emperor. And I feel like this 10 of Cups reverse is all these people. They could be in your job, in your family, in your relationships, in your friends. And it's always like, I will do and ask for permission or forgiveness later. Rather than ask for permission now, they will do whatever they want, even if it screws you over, because they know that you'll probably forgive them. And you're the one who has to bear the 3 of Swords and the Sun reverse, the disappointment and the sadness. This is the stuff that keeps you up at night, right? Where you're thinking, gosh, I wish I would have said that. The next time this happens, you have that conversation ready. But when that conversation you're dealing with such manipulated people, they change the circumstances just so to put you on defense again. So you know why they're doing it? To keep you from offense, because they know if this Libra has so much power stored up that you can sit there and kick every single one of them into another universe. You really could. So what these people do, Libra, is keep you on defense by making you have to defend your position constantly. So if you say something, then they throw it right back at you and they project their own insecurities onto you. And they're the ones who do it. So you're too busy explaining why that's not you, rather than take a moment, pull yourself back, collect yourself, and just ask the question. That's the quickest way to throw a ball back. One, you could just walk away and not throw it at all, because those people wouldn't like it. But 2, if you feel like you have to be there, don't defend yourself. Quickly ask the question, just say, wow, where did this come from? That's what you do. Where did this come from? Why? I'm just surprised. I thought everything was good. Where did this come from? Now they're kind of on defense. Now you got them thinking. That's how you quickly get into offense. Because we could say it's walk away and don't engage. Well, that's not real. We all engage at some point. The best way to engage is ask questions. That's how you take somebody out of their offense. Throw them on defense by asking a question. High Priestess, Cancerian energy on your mind. Why is that? High Priestess, Cancerian energy on Libran's mind. And the 4 of Pentacles. I think what I'm telling you, you are holding on to something that could be very valuable. I don't know if you know it. I feel like you probably know it because she's got it right next to her, but she's not looking. She's behind a curtain, but below her, she doesn't see the ship. She doesn't see the ship. She's too busy looking. She's trying to protect herself from the people who might judge her by her emotions here, but she doesn't. I never noticed this about these cards. She never saw the ship, but in the center of the reading, you found that ship. And is there any flowers? No. That'd have been cool if there was flowers, because she's not looking at the flowers. She's not looking at the ship. Here you have the ship. And now you're like, what's next? We know this is your future self. But to get into that 3 of Wands, you have to get out of this 8 of Wands reverse. You have to not care what people think and put yourself out there. I don't even feel like this is a relationship. I just think this is a way of life. I think you have to stop caring what people think. I do. When you stop caring what people think, that will be your superpower, Libra. Because when you stop caring what people think, that's when you're going to start that business. Some of you, I just got into hair. I'm thinking, not me, I can't do hair to save my life. But this looks like extensions. Some of you may have always wanted to get into the hair business, a salon, But you're so worried about people misjudging you, Or they're like, well, you know how people are. I don't need to go make a play for it. But you know how people are. So by not caring what people think, it gives you plenty of time to sit there and put it into the ground. Because whatever you're going to put in the ground, Libra, it ends massively in your favor, okay? Massively. What is this Empress and the Ace of Pentacles? What is the Empress and the Ace of Pentacles for my Librans? What is this? Empress and the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles reverse. See, that's been that delay. And you've been holding it back. And the Empress has been sitting. The Empress sits there on her flowery, fluffy ass. And she's been sitting on an Ace of Pentacles. You've been sitting on 4 of Pentacles. You've been holding something back with that ship. You've been holding this flower back. I'm telling you, some of you have a super Some of you are really good at doing something, okay? And while you're trying to do, I keep getting teller and bank job, which is weird. Not that that's what you're good, you could be good at that too, but some of you could be tellers, or I don't know why that keeps popping in my head, but some of you could be doing a job that's really, it's okay for other people. There's nothing wrong with it. But for you, there's something that you can do as a hobby that you might do for free. You might have actually trouble asking for money as well, for me to say that. And you know, that's another thing that I'm getting now with this Ace of Pentacles reverse. This is denying people to pay you, because people will come to you. If you do hair, for instance, here's an example. You could work on cars. You can do people's hair. You can do people's makeup. You can clean houses. Whatever this is, it can make you a ton of money quickly, okay? But people are using you knowing that you're not going to charge. It's got to be, I really feel that strongly for somebody out there. What is the Empress and the Ace of Pentacles reverse? Empress and the Ace of Pentacles upright with the Ace of Pentacles reverse. And I feel like with these people constantly taking advantage of you, it prevents you from ever moving on. See, Ten of Swords reverse it's a Wheel of Fortune in reverse here. It's because it's ongoing pain. This is a good card to have, because this is like, I am so, he gives, what does he give? An okay sign? He usually gives some type of sign with his finger that he's still moving and he's going to get up and he's done with this. This is still allowing these people to hurt you. And what they're doing is taking from your resources. This is money that can start a Ten of Pentacles. But I just feel like you have people that just kind of know that they can pull one over on you. What is the Ace of Pentacles and the Empress here? Ace of Pentacles and the Empress for my Librans. Ace of Pentacles and the Empress. And the Queen of Cups. Yeah, you have a good heart. Cancer energy. We know you have a good heart. But you know, it doesn't mean... The Empress traditionally... Let me see if it's on this card. It's not. There's... Oh, is that it? No? Oh, it's a baby there. I never noticed that before. But an Empress usually... sits on a heart, okay, and it looks like it was wounded. She herself pulled those swords out herself. She herself pulled these Ten of Swords out. Now, do you think that if she went through all that work, she's going to allow somebody to go and do that to her again? Oh no. Oh no, she got wise from it. So what she learned is, whatever this huge humongous cup, does she sit on her heart? No, okay, sorry. Whatever this huge cup is on her lap, it holds her feelings. She knows what she has to offer. A situation is a really good one. So what I'm trying to say is, whatever happened to your life, Libra, thank God it didn't affect your ability to love and to be loved. But what you are doing is being very selective of who you give that cup to these days, because there's just too many people who just think they can get the better of you, and you're not going to allow that, because it really, I feel like it's just taken away from... Oh, I like that. The Hangman upright, no longer being stuck to these old situations. But I really feel like it's taken away from your ability to have a lot of money. If you're doing things for free, it takes away time from actually charging. And maybe you're afraid that these people won't talk to you. Why would you want them then? You know, if they're taking advantage of you. I'm telling you, that's for one or two people out there. I don't think that's the general thing, but it's a strong one, and the strength. This is what's going to drive you to become this Empress, to in this world. I really feel a Ten of Pentacles coming on. But what you need to do is stop letting these people prevent you from this new beginning. You have a new beginning here. And what this new beginning is about you standing up for yourself with the world. You being in your power. You realizing that people have been cutting you down just so they can keep you on eye level. It's time to stand up. And if they don't like it, then you know what? They need to find a flock of their own low vibrational crew. Or they need to get a ladder to raise up to your standards. But what's not going to happen anymore, Libra, is you going down to theirs. That's just not going to happen anymore. But yeah, I really like where this is going. I like that you're standing up for yourself. I like that you're no longer hiding the best parts of you, because whatever you've been hiding, even if it's subconsciously, it's going to actually make you very wealthy. And I usually don't throw the word wealthy around, because Pentacles doesn't always mean wealth in tarot. It means security. And yeah, most importantly, security. But I actually feel for a Libra, and it's going to be very wealthy. And you keep letting these energies sidetrack you, this is going to be delay and delay and delay and delay. That's what an Ace of Pentacles reverse is. It's a delay. What is it a delay from? It's a Ten of Pentacles and an Empress. And Empress is all 4 queens upright, right? Running your own thing. But what's good is with the Hangman here, Piscean energy, is you are officially attying yourself to these old ways and old situations. All right, my Librans, I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I will see you next week. Thank you again, guys. I just love you to pieces. Have a great week. Take care.